Most people think Spider-Man is the hero who always pulls his punches, the guy who saves the day with a quip and a smile, but in 1932, during the height of the Great Depression, that hero would have been dead within a week. This isn't the Peter Parker you grew up with, this is Spider-Man Noir, and his story doesn't start with a high-tech lab accident, it starts with a military trunk and a brutal murder. See, in this world, Uncle Ben wasn't just a kind old man, he was a World War I pilot who stood up to the mob and paid for it by being fed to the Vulture. When Peter goes to war against the criminals who took his family, he doesn't go to a tailor, he goes to his uncle's Foot Locker. He stitches his suit together from Ben's old airman uniform. He pulls on the leather aviator goggles, and he reaches for the one thing 616 Peter would never touch, his uncle's service revolver. This isn't a costume, it's a soldier's uniform, and he isn't playing a game. But the real terror is where his power comes from. While investigating a shipment of stolen antiques, Peter breaks open an ancient spider idol. It doesn't just bite him, it pulls him into a vision of a literal spider god. This entity didn't give him a gift, it gave him a curse of power. We're talking jet black organic webbing built for hunting, not just swinging. And unlike the Spidey we know, who is terrified of his own strength, Noir has zero interest in holding back. He lives in a New York filled with cannibalistic freaks and a Norman Osborn who is a literal circus freak turned mob boss. In a world that cruel, mercy is a death sentence. So he adapts, he hunts, and if he has to pull the trigger to stop a monster, he does it. So the question is, if this Spider-Man faced the original, who's really holding back? And who walks away? Subscribe to keep the HQ dossiers coming.